First official day of fall, and we are dealing with increased fire danger as we deal with this scorching heat.
Our team is making sure we are ready for the day ahead. Netta Rampur tracking the temperatures where you live. But let's go ahead and check in with Chris Groh live outside CAL FIRE headquarters. Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Eric and Stella. And pretty early on yesterday, you could feel that heat building up, and then we saw what the worst of that can be, and that included 2 brush fires within our county. Now, let's take a look at them because, again, this is another great reminder here of just how exactly dangerous this heat can be coupled with dry conditions. Now, crews were quickly able to put out a 1-acre riverbed brush fire up in North County in Bonsall near Little Gopher Canyon and Old River Roads. But then in a little bit of a more urban area in University City, crews got a quick handle on a fire that broke out beside the 805 near Noble Drive. Now, thankfully, these did not turn out to be much worse than what they were. Just some brush fires, no reported injuries or anything more serious than that. But it is another great reminder for people to make sure that they're prepared with this heat. And it's not just about fire damage, because we're at the point now where if you don't have that defensible space, it's probably not advised to go ahead and do that work because you could cause a fire with these types of conditions. But for those of you that need to stay cool today, you can drink plenty of fluid, stay in an AC room, stay out of the sun, wear light colored clothing, and check up on relatives and neighbors that you know are either at risk to severe heat conditions because they don't have AC or some other type of pre-existing conditions. And always, young children and pets should never be left alone in the car without it turned on and the AC running. But for those of you that don't have AC, there are a number of cool zones across our county. As always, you can go to our website, CBS8.com, click on that help button to get a look at where you can go closest to you. But for a better look at exactly what we're facing later on today, or really pretty soon, we're going to turn now to Netta Rampur in studio. Netta?
Chris Groh, thank you so much. Great advice right there. And you saw what Chris was wearing, that light white shirt. That's the kind of clothes you should be putting on today. So as you're trying to figure out how to get ready for the day, I would suggest any light clothing, short sleeves, shorts, all of that will be very helpful. Flip-flops, yeah, go ahead if your workplace allows it. There's no need to obviously layer for today because we're already feeling that heat. There's the waning gibbous moon, or remnants, I would say, of the harvest moon. We certainly have that bright light that's out there in clear conditions across San Diego County. So we're waiting for that sunrise, 6:37. That's when it's coming on. We have that heat advisory right now until 8 o'clock tonight. The inland valleys, look how hot things are going to get today. 95 to 105. We reached triple digits yesterday, but today's going to be even hotter. It's also going to be drier. We have widespread heat advisories from the border all the way north of LA, so you can see it's widespread. But Chris talked about the fire risk as well, so I want to take you through this fire risk forecast model. By 3-4 o'clock today, we do see that moderate risk for the west side of the mountain. So that's very much populated areas like Fallbrook, Ramona. You see right along the border there in Otay Mesa area. So the fire risk elevates a bit because of the offshore winds. We still have another day of these dry Santa Anas, and it just continuously dries out the air, the vegetation, and then you add the heat to the mix, and that's of course why we see the risk elevate. 69 degrees right now in downtown San Diego, clear conditions, 70 in Alpine, 67 in Chula Vista. We're in the 70s in our deserts. Now, just you wait. The sun comes up, these numbers will move up quite quickly. So I'll get into the details of the hot temperatures, when we'll see that cool down all coming up.